Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys, Romeo. All right, what did you send me here? Hey, Rome, hello. Do you think I can get help with a situation? Thank you. So I've had a boyfriend for over 3 years, and frankly, I'm tired of my boyfriend giving me empty promises like moving in together. He's been saving up to buy a car, but it's been 2 years, and I'm still driving him around. My boyfriend claims he wants to make more money, but I don't see the ambition, or at least try to get a full-time job. He has a part-time one, but I'm a full-time worker. I want this to work out, Romeo, but there's someone else. My coworker has been hitting on me, and what I don't see in my boyfriend, I see in my coworker. Ambition, go getter, mentally. He has told us. He has told us he has 2 full-time jobs. Basic, Romeo. Think I'm falling for my coworker, and am I wrong to leave a man that I know that won't change to get with a man that is already set? No, not at all. It's just a boyfriend. I mean, the whole idea of dating is to find the right guy for you. And if your boyfriend's not stepping up to the challenge or not stepping up to the plate to get done what you want done, then it's real simple. Get rid of the boyfriend and find a new one. I mean, it's not a complicated game we play. You know, it really is. It's not like you're married to the guy. You've given him 3 years to try to figure it out. First of all, if you're any woman out there and you got to drive a man around, you shouldn't be with him to begin with. You got something wrong with you if you're driving your man around because he don't got a car. Okay, that's just pathetic. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. All right, if you're dating a man who can't take care of himself, then that's on you, okay? And if some guy's coming along who, gives you more than what this guy's giving you, I mean, how long are you supposed to wait? How long do you women suppose you're supposed to wait for a man to get his act together? And at what point do we start looking at you and going, yeah, you're making a bad decision. It's on you now, not him for not getting his act together. You're the one putting up with it, okay? You're the one accepting it. You're the one that's allowing this man to be like this because I don't know if you don't have enough respect for yourself. I don't know what it is. Because you can blame love all you want. But love is a learned behavior. People fall in and out of love based on certain things. Okay, you're going to accept him not having a job, not stepping up after 3 years. What if he cheated on you tomorrow? Would that change your perspective on him? How is that any different than what he's doing to you now? Okay, so no, if there's some other guy that's willing to step up to the plate and give you what you want, why would you waste your time with some loser who you've given an opportunity to? 3 years is long enough. If you ain't figured it out by then, you ain't doing anything wrong. Some guy's going to come along and do better. All right, 842-547-7. Yeah, it's just, and so no, I don't, I think it's time for a change, to be honest with you. It's Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547-7. I got this. Hey, Rome, do you think I can get help with a situation? I've had this boyfriend for over 3 years. Frankly, I'm tired of him giving me empty promises, like moving in together. He's been saving up to buy a car. It's been 2 years, and I'm still driving him around. My boyfriend claims he wants to make more money, but I don't see the ambition, or at least get a full-time job. He has a part-time one now. I want to work. I want this to work out, Rome, but there's something else. My coworker's been hitting on me, and what I don't see in my boyfriend, I see in my coworker. Ambition, go-getter, mentally. Let's see here. He told us 2 full-time jobs. Basic, Romeo. I think I'm falling for my coworker. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What's the problem? You have some loyalty to a man who is not owning up to what he said he was going to do. I don't see where the problem is in leaving that person. But I do want to say this, though, about the coworker. Make sure that the coworker is who he says he is. Actually, it doesn't even matter who he says he is, because if He's already doing better than your previous boyfriend. I mean, it's the whole point of dating. It's the whole point of being with people, to find out who they are so that you want to know if you want to settle down with them or not. You know, sometimes it takes a little longer than others, and sometimes, you know, you get duped. But there's no reason for you to feel guilty. Over 3 years is enough time for some man to own up and do the things that you want out of him or not. That's long enough for you to decide if he's the guy or not. 842-547-7. Rome, if she thinks she's falling for her coworker, then that boat has sailed. It's going to happen eventually. Leave your little kid of a boyfriend and get with a guy that's everything she wants. It's pretty black and white answer. It is. You're right. It is. I mean, I agree with you. I agree with it. Exactly what you just said. All right. 842-547-7. You know, I don't think it's a no-brainer. If you got a guy who you've given 3.5 years and is just giving you empty promises, and now you got some dude out there who's wanting you and already has more than your boyfriend, what decision needs to be made? It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. I got this text message I want to read to you guys. All right, 842-547-7. I just got it. It says, hello, Romeo. Do you think I can get your help with the situation? Thank you. So I've had this boyfriend for over 3 years, and frankly, I'm tired of him giving me empty promises, like moving in together. He's been saving up to buy a car. It's been years. I'm still driving him around. My boyfriend claims he wants to make more money, but I don't see the ambition, or at least get a full-time job. He has a part-time job. Now, Rome, my coworker's been hitting on me. And what I don't see in my boyfriend, I see in my coworker. Ambitious, go-getter mentally. He has told us he has 2 full-time jobs. Basically, Rome, I'm falling for the coworker. Am I wrong to leave a man that I know that won't change to get a man that's already set? No, you're not wrong. Why would you think you're wrong? I guess that would be my first question. Why do you think it's wrong to you giving a guy over 3 years to try to get it together, and this other guy wants to go out with you? Now, it may not work out with your coworker, you know, but at least, man, get away from the guy that's going nowhere. Why would you do that? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, good morning, Rome. I just want to say one thing. As a working woman, I have a car, I have an apartment. I know I'm not rich, but why would any woman date a man without a car? That should be the number one red flag. Well, I kind of agree with you on that. If you're a self-sufficient woman, regardless of whether you got a high-end job, a low-end job, and you have a car, you should not be driving a man around. That should be the number one red flag of dating. Don't date a man who can't at least pick you up for a date. I do not know how insecure you women have to be to date somebody like that, but that's pretty insecure. I mean, if you have to drive your man around, yeah, you got some real problems. Already 42547. Hey, Rome, that woman's typical Bakersfield. She wants more, and she expects her man to do it immediately. She's just going to drop the next guy. Oh, she's going to just drop the next guy for a new guy who has more. These gold diggers in Bakersfield. Yeah, I don't think that's what's going on at all. I mean, doesn't everybody want more out of a life? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, and you guys, a lot of men, for the most part, have to work hard to get more out of life. There's not a whole lot of rich women out there just ready to take you in, okay? And the women that are doing well for themselves, yeah, most of them don't want some loser. Most of them want somebody who's doing as good as them or more, okay? They're not stupid. Or else they would, if they were stupid, they wouldn't be in the position they were in, making all this money, being a boss, so to speak. Okay, so just to be clear about that. This woman doesn't sound like she's killing it. Hold on. Let me pause that. I didn't see that coming. But anyway, she doesn't realize, what you don't realize is the fact that there are a lot of these successful women out there are looking for a man that's more successful. Okay. So you don't just be calling all these women gold diggers because they want more out of life. That's not what's going on here. All right. So everybody relax. All right, 842-547-7. But you should, in this situation, there is a no-brainer. You should really leave this guy and try to get better. It's on 94.1. 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, I agree with you and I disagree.
Okay.
So I agree on the aspect that she does need to leave the guy and upgrade if he's not pulling his weight. That's understandable. But she has to leave him before she starts to, jump into this other relationship. Because I guarantee you the same thing is going to happen to her. She's going to fall in love with this guy and he's going to end up finding somebody that has more money than she does, and she's going to get left the same way she left this guy. So it's better if she just ends that relationship with the bum and, then move on.
I just, you guys are so pathetic. It's embarrassing.
Romeo, I was in that situation before.
Well, what I'm saying is you men that think women need money is embarrassing to me.
Well,
that's embarrassing. You guys, I know a lot of you guys out here in Bakersfield. Oh, she better bring her own money to the table or I can't date her. That's embarrassing. That you should be embarrassed as a man if that's how you think.
No, I'm not embarrassed. I used to be that man that, didn't have a car when I met my girl. And with hard work, we bought a house. I paid for her car payment. And it's possible. It's not, I'm rare. Raider Dave is rare. But it can happen.
Okay. All right, Raider Dave. Later.
I'm just saying, those ain't loyal.
And I'm saying you're embarrassing. Would you let your wife quit work today and pay for everything?
Yeah, if I could stay home, I'd stay home if I could. Shoot.
I didn't say you. I said, would you let her?
Yeah, if I can afford it, that's the goal.
Okay.
My goal is to get a good job and take care of her, and she's going to be a housewife with 9 kids.
Oh, God, get out of here. All right. Get out of here. I thought Raider Dave was going the other way with it, because I know a lot of guys. I know a lot of you men out there who are going, well, she better make money. She better, my wife better have a job. My girl better. No, that's embarrassing. You know what? It's embarrassing as a man for you to say that. Because but here's why. I understand that life is expensive. And for some people, you need 2 incomes to live the lifestyle that you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. But this thought process of you men that say she has to pay half is embarrassing. Because as a man, you should not need a woman's money. As a real man, you should not need her money. You should be able to take care of everything, and her money should be her money. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that if she wants something and she wants to help out in some capacity, that you don't work something out together that makes you both feel like you're contributing to the relationship. I'm just saying, from the perspective of being a real man, your thought process should be, I don't need her money. I can handle it. I will handle it. And that's that. All right, 842-547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. A lady was sending me a text message. Apparently, she's talking about her boyfriend. She has this boyfriend for over 3 years, right? And frankly, I guess he's got a lot of empty promises. Not trying to move in with her, not trying to get the car he said he was going to get. She's driving him around. I mean, not really trying to progress in his financial job situation. So she met this other guy. She met a coworker who's doing a lot more and is interested in her. And she's wondering, is it wrong for her to, go out with a coworker? No, it's not. I mean, if you're dating a dead-end dude then go out with the coworker. Even if the coworker doesn't work out, at least you're free and you can go find what you want. And that's what you need to do. Have a standard, have some respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Already 42547 Yo, Rome. It's going to be hilarious when she leaves her boyfriend for the other guy and then he cheats on her. It's not good. Okay, let's say that happens. Who cares? The boyfriend's going nowhere. So why should she be staying with him? She needs to do what's best for her. All right, I'm just saying you women need to have a little more respect for yourself. You know, set the bar a little higher. Good morning, what's going on?
Hey, Romeo, I just wanted to chime in on your conversation this morning, man.
All right, what you got, brother?
I'm like you. I'm in the old school way. Like I told my girl before she became my wife, if you never want to work, I'll still provide for us. And I agree with that. Like, you know, if she comes, that's her money. You know, if she want to buy me something, a little cologne or something, that's cool. But if she don't have to. And I'm still gonna take care of her until I die.
Yeah, and that's how a man should think. But I like the way you said it. She should be able to decide what she wants to do with her money and not have to worry about losing her house or her car or anything like that. So yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
100%, bro. So I totally agree with you. I always agree with you most of the time anyway, bro. Have a good day, brother. Be blessed.
Later, man. But that's my point behind it, is that this thought process that you cats have about, you know, oh no, she's got to pay half the bill. She's got to put in on that. Nah, man, that's just stupid. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So yesterday, a woman brought up a point about Valentine's Day that she doesn't support the commercialism of Valentine's Day. You know, the money-making portion of Valentine's Day. She wants to celebrate with her Valentine, her husband, but she didn't like the financial part of Valentine's Day, which I get. Things go up in price. Yes, they do. The reason I bring that up is because this is what a guy texted me this morning. He says, hey, Romeo, you were talking about Valentine's Day. I want to spend some time with my wife. I went to get her some flowers yesterday, pre-order for Valentine's Day, just about $200. I don't understand why they're so expensive. Just like going out to dinner. Well, first of all, how much are flowers any other day of the week? I don't even know how much flowers cost, but how much are flowers any other day of the week? So is $200 a lot to buy somebody flowers? And what kind of flowers were you buying? That seems a little pricey to me. $200 seems like an awful lot. I don't know where you went or what you were trying to buy, but that seems like an awful lot for Valentine's Day. That I don't know what you're doing. That might not be the norm, so to speak. RD42547 and just go buy the flowers on the side of the road, bro. What is it? Santa Fe and Kratzemeyer, or is that why I think there's a flower guy there? There's flower guys everywhere. Just go out to the outskirts of town and there'll be a flower guy selling flowers. Go out to a country road, go out to a farm road, and there'll be a guy selling flowers. RD42547. I don't know where you're getting $200 flowers at, but you can get them a lot less, I think. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. It's Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo's flowers. Some guy told me he went to buy flowers for Valentine's Day. He said it was going to cost him $200. I don't know. Seems a little expensive to me, but okay. I don't know what he was buying. I don't know where he was buying from, but you got to believe, the flower prices have probably gone up over the last week or so coming into Valentine's Day. Don't they happen every year? I don't know. I buy my flowers from the dude on the corner. He's cheaper. Cheapest guy in town. It's the dude on the corner out there off of, Santa Maria, Santa Fe. Dude on Santa Fe. And he's everywhere, man. You can buy flowers everywhere. All right, 842-547-7. Hey, what up, Rome? No more flowers. No more flower guy thanks to Trump. They want to get rid of us, then pay more for everything. They'll miss us when they're gone. Well, my flower guy's still out there, so I don't know what you're talking about. But my flower guy's good. RD42547. Yes. What did you say? Big Boy says, yes, too much. Under 100 for a beautiful bouquet. Well, that's what I'm saying. 200 seems like a lot. So, but what are you getting? Roses? That's what everybody wants to get. You want to go get roses for Valentine's Day. Why? Just get I don't know. And don't buy flowers. If they're that expensive, buy something else. You know? You don't really have to do it. RD425477. I'm going to tell you a funny story, though. A friend of mine down in San Diego, he's been dating this woman, I think, a little over 5 years now. And they've decided to get married. So they decide to get married. So now they're, she kind of knows, you know, when you marry somebody or when you kind of get a little more entwined in their business. Well, she found out that for the last 3 years, he's been sending her flowers. He's been sending her, well, she knows he's sending her flowers, but he sends her flowers, 2 or 3 times a month to her office. And how sweet is that, right? Oh my God, my boyfriend's thinking of me all the time. Well, she found out that what he did was he just left his credit card with the florist. And so he told the florist, hey, every however many days a month, just send flowers to this address to his girlfriend, right? So he didn't have to deal with it. And so she found this out and she was upset about it. I think they're still getting married. It wasn't something that was gonna, ruin the relationship, but she's mad about it because it wasn't personal enough for her. He didn't go pick him out. He didn't actually take the time. So she's mad about it. She couldn't just be happy that she got flowers. But do you see what I mean when we talk about Valentine's Day and putting in a little effort? That's what she wants. She wants you to go to the flower store and pick out the flowers yourself, okay? A little bit of effort. It's a great idea, though. For any of you guys out there, you can steal that idea if you want. It's a great idea. RD4254777. It's out of the 4.1. Out of the 4.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning, what's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Raider Rob.
Raider Rob. What up, man?
What's up? Hey, whenever the girls or the lady want some roses, like for instance, for this Valentine's Day, I'm gonna hook them both up with a little bit of everything.
Yep.
But I got a spot on 178. All I gotta do is drive down the freeway, pull over, put on my blinkers, off the hood like something's wrong, walk over there, pick a dozen or two. I'm set, dog.
Hey, Rob, you know that's theft, right?
Well, actually, I'm cutting down the overflow, you know what I mean? So it doesn't block the view of the traffic, you know what I mean, dog?
Okay. Rob, you're an idiot. All right, Rob. Oh, Rob's crazy. RD4254777. Yeah, flowers for Valentine's Day. Hey, what up, Big Rome? Grocery stores have roses all day long for under $100. Well, there you go. That's how I said the guy spending $200 seemed like an awful lot, saying that flowers are way too expensive. And maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe they are. But just go the flower guy. Hey, Rome, I got you and my wife flowers. My wife, my wife flowers for Valentine's Day and you to cheer you up after the Super Bowl. Oh, I was never sad after the Super Bowl, but thank you. I appreciate that. How much did you pay? It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD4254777. When it comes to flowers, man, for Valentine's Day, some guy sent me a text that said he went to order his wife some flowers yesterday, $200 for his flowers. I don't know what kind of flowers he was ordering. He didn't tell me that. He didn't tell me where he was getting it from. I mean, seems a little excessive, right? But roses are expensive, I believe. So I'm not really sure when it comes to flowers, what they're supposed to cost any other day of the week outside of Valentine's Day. But nobody says you have to get your wife flowers for Valentine's Day. I mean, unless she likes flowers, then of course, yeah, get her flowers. But flowers, you don't have to buy flowers if you don't want it. You can do a lot of things for Valentine's Day, Don't let the commercials get you. Don't let the commercialism of Valentine's Day make you believe that flowers and jewelry is what you have to buy, when the reality is a lot of women want a lot of different things. Sometimes they just want your time. Sometimes they just want your attention. So don't let flowers be that thing. Although I don't know how much do flowers cost. Does anybody know offhand? How much did you guys spend on flowers already? RD4254777. Hey, good morning, Rome. It's Jets fan Alex. Will you tell women to apply the same effort for us men on Father's Day and or our birthdays? No, I won't. Real men don't need to be validated in the same way that women need to be validated, okay? It's just, we're different people. And if you guys need to be validated in the same way that, like, you think that your woman needs to go to the extremes for you, in the same way that you should go to the extremes for her, then you got problems, bruh. I'm not going to stand behind that. Okay. That's not how I was raised. I wasn't raised that I need to be validated as a man by getting flowers or being, getting gifts and showered with praise in the same way that women kind of need that in their lives, because it makes them feel good. Yeah, I wasn't raised that way. I was raised to be a real man, So anyway, yeah, I can't do that, Jet Fan Alex. You're going to have to start that campaign on your own with all the millennials and the Gen Zs who are all entitled little crybabies who need a hug. I don't need a hug, bro. I'm happy. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. A guy was telling me we went out to buy some flowers for Valentine's Day. He said it was going to cost him $200. Okay, well, I think that's a little pricey, but maybe, I don't know what you were buying. I don't know where you were buying them from. That has a lot to do with it. RD42547. Hey, Rome. And I really don't know how much flowers are, last month or next month. I don't know. I don't know what flowers cost. So that may not be pricey. Hey, Rome, DoorDash from Vaughn's, $40 with delivery. $40 flowers from Vaughn's through DoorDash with delivery? What do you get, like one flower? That can't be a good bouquet. That can't be a great bouquet. Whatever that is, that can't be a great bouquet. RD42547. Rome, would you rather go out for dinner anytime over flowers? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a flower guy, so I don't know. Hey, Rome, if it's roses, the bundle of 25 roses for the florist costs like $40. They get a cheaper price, so they're going to charge us more for sure. So what you're saying is 25 roses cost the florist $40. Okay, and then they charge you? How much do they charge you? $80? I don't know what the markup on flowers is. I have no idea about the flower business. I get all my flowers from the dude on the side of the road, so I don't know. 942547 is Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. RD42547. What'd you send me here? Yo, Rome. Hey, she's not wrong for leaving, but she shouldn't leave with the intention of ending up with the coworker. She's assuming the coworker would want a relationship. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. She should leave. But, she should leave with the understanding that, hey, it might not work out with the coworkers. Yeah, absolutely. You're very right about that. But she should at least take her shot, because what's happening now isn't working for her. RD42547. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Hello, good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Is this Romeo in the Morning?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Oh, I'm listening in, and I wanted to kind of chirp into the conversation.
Sure. What do you got?
Honestly, I think it's 100% true. The man should be the provider, no matter what, no questions asked. Because the relationship is not equals. You're not equals. The relationship is one. God doesn't say you are now partners. He says you are now one. I take care of my wife. I work 12 hours a day, and then I have my side business as well. She stays home with the baby. She does whatever she wants when she wants. She wants something, I get it for her. And it just works that way. We never have any problems.
Okay. I'm okay with that. But the only thing I will say is when you say something like that, and I'm not saying this, people will think, well, he must think he's some sort of overlord and makes his wife do whatever he wants because of that. But I'm assuming that's not what you're doing at all, right?
Oh, no. My wife, she takes care of me with the needs that I need from, I can buy a house, but she's the one that's going to turn it into a home.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Yeah, man. I don't disagree with that. All right, brother. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Later, man.
Thank you.
Maybe if more of you thought about that, but it's a mindset. This is the thing you don't understand. When I tell you guys the guy should pay for everything to live, I'm not saying that means he has control over you. I'm not saying that means, you have to do everything he says and you have to follow some stereotypical rules that were set in place 50 years ago. That's not at all what I'm saying. Other guys are saying that. I'm saying if these guys thought differently, they'd have better lives. Guys are the ones that say, well, if I work all day, you got to clean the house and cook dinner. I don't care. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the guy should provide everything. And if you want to cook, cook. If you don't want to cook, he can cook. If you want to go out, go out. I mean, you got to eat. That's the thing that men don't understand when I say this stuff is that you have to do that anyways. Your house has to get clean. Your food has to get made. And when you guys sit there and go, well, that's her job, all you're doing is looking for your mom. You should have never left your mom's house then, because that's what your mom did for you. That makes you pretty pathetic. You're a pretty pathetic man if that's your thought process. Because I do this, she needs to do that. And all that is what your mom did for you. So what, you want to sleep with your mom? I mean, come on. It's on 94.1. On 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo, RD4254 7 to 7. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo.
Hey, what's up?
So we got some mommy issues up in here. Oh, damn.
A lot of these guys in Bakersfield got some mommy issues.
Oh, yes. Oh, trust me, I know that. I was married for 20 years, and that was mommy issues right there. I had a boyfriend after my marriage, and that one treated me like a queen. Provided, let me do what I wanted to do, let me have fun. Big difference.
Well, yeah, there is a big difference, but also keep that into perspective when you say that, because then people will think, well, she's just a gold digger. When the reality is, when people like each other, they don't give a damn what they do in the relationship as long as they're both in the relationship. And
exactly.
People don't understand that for some reason, especially these men in Bakersfield. I don't get that.
I'm not a gold digger. I make my own money, and to be honest, I wasn't allowed to work when I was married. When I was married, I actually started having my job and my career after.
That fool really did have some mommy issues. Jeez.
Yeah. And my boyfriend actually, he had his a job. So we both lived separate places. The only time we came together is when we did what we did, and we went on our dates and did all that stuff. That's perfect right there. You want a house? I don't know what to tell you. Your wife should not be that person to stay at home and can't do nothing.
Yeah.
I want my dinner made at this time. I want this. I work. Okay, me, whatever.
Yeah.
Go about your life.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
Your fault.
All right, later. Bye. All right, 4254 7 to 7. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley's Romeo. RD 4254 7 to 7. Yo, Romeo, they're complaining about mama's boys when they're the problem. All these broken homies and boys being raised by single moms. So what do you expect to get? Romeo, they're complaining about mama's boys when they are the problem. All these broken homies and boys being raised by single women. So what do they expect to get? Well, I don't know. There is a question to be asked. Can a woman raise a man? Yeah, that's that's a good question. I don't know. I'm trying to put it in a perspective. Most men raised by single moms, you think they were coddled and babied, and that's why they're over here looking for a woman to coddle and baby them as a wife? I don't know. It's a good question. That's a real good question. I'm trying to think about it and understand I don't know a lot of. Gosh, I just don't know a lot of single moms. I'm trying to remember any of my friends that were raised by single moms. I don't know that they were. I'm trying to think. I mean, I know there are a lot of them. I just don't think there were a lot of them in my world growing up and or now. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Big Rome. This is Big Boy.
What's going on, big boy?
I pay the cost to be the boss, bro, at my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Hold
do.
on, talk baseball. My wife's coming. Hold up. Hey, no, but serious, bro. For the most part, you know, I think the kids are basically products of their parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think for the most part, I mean, I think they're more becoming a products of society today than when we were growing up.
Yeah, because at a young age, man, I was taught how to cook, clean, everything, and I still do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we both pitch in on this. You know what I'm saying? There's no
Big
there's
boy,
no his or hers, or you do this, I do that. It's none of that stuff.
By the way, I just got to tell everybody, Big Boy, while Big Boy's paying the bills, wife's ordering more drinks for everybody.
Hey, and I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all drinking. Hey, but you work just as hard as I do. You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah, I get it. I think you're right, though.
There's no, I work harder. No, none of that stuff.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I think couples in this time, man, they just need to learn how to both step up.
What I think is happening, what I really think is happening when you say a product of your parents is this technology has not only taken over kids, but it's taken over their parents. So it's hard for these kids to be raised by technology when their mom and dad are sitting on their cell phones at the same time as the kids are. Nobody's raising, nobody's putting in on the raising the kids. So
yep, I agree with that.
Unfortunately,
and I want to apologize to Big Ruben. I tried calling him right now, but I think he was still asleep. You know what I mean? Sorry about that, Big Ruben. You got some baker's hours. You know what I'm saying?
I know. All right, later, Big Boy. 44254-7-7. Hey, Rome, my mom used to be on my ass, would whoop me if I messed up. But she was the only one always in my corner. I'm a 90s baby, though. Things were different back then. Well, that's what we were just talking about, Big Boy and I. I mean, is when you start to look at it, what's going on, it's the world's different. It's not that parents don't love their kids anymore. It's not that parents don't want to take care of their kids. It's just that this technology is really taking over everybody. It's taken over everybody. It's taken the parenting out of the home. And if you don't believe me, then you're just being naive about it. All right, 84254-7-7. How many times you go to a restaurant, see a family of four, every single one of them's on their phone. Every single one of them's on an iPad. You know what I'm saying? How are you teaching your kids anything if that's what you're doing also? All right, 84254-7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. All right, we were talking about flowers, but what do you got going on? Good morning, Rome. And held yourself accountable as a parent. It's embarrassing seeing young adults struggle with simple tasks like operating a stove or a washer. Technology changes, yes, but common sense still a thing to succeed in life. Yeah, but common sense doesn't exist in life. That's what Big Boy and I were talking about. When your parents are just as caught up in, our moms and dads are just as addicted to their phones or to their iPads or to their technology as kids are, who's teaching who how to do what? I get what you're saying, but unfortunately, it's not real anymore. And it's not more and more parents are turning to technology as a drug and are not raising their kids anymore. It's just what's happening with this world, okay? It's not, so you could say whatever you want and say, well, maybe I'm the only one left. Well, maybe you are. RD42547-7. Good morning, Rome. Shoot, he needs to go to Trader Joe's and buy her a couple of bouquets, put them in a vase and wrap a bow around them. Bam, you're going to cost you at most $30. Yeah, you're right. $200 seems like an awful lot, right? But these flower shops do a beautiful job, man. Some of these flower shops do a great job. All right, hey, Rome, like my wife, she only wants flowers from certain places. If you buy them from the corner guy, she gives me grief. That's fair. I don't disagree with that sometimes, But yeah, I mean, but once again, when it comes, I have told you guys this for years, when it comes to Valentine's, just pay the money. If that's what she wants or that's what he wants, just do it. Why not go out of your way to go the extra mile? Even if the extra mile is paying more than what you normally would or should or whatever. It just shows how much you care about somebody to actually do that, to pay the $200 for flowers, okay? If that's what it cost. It shows that you care about them to do something and I'm going to say it in this way, and I don't know if it is, what flowers cost. But if you think it's stupid to pay $200 for flowers and your wife doesn't, then why not do it for her? Just to make her happy. Why you got to be such a jackass? It's Romeo. It's Oddity 4.1. Oddity 4.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. What's going on?
Romeo, this is Coronavirus Soccer.
Hey, what's going on?
You about the flowers?
Yeah, what about them?
Oh, my gosh. I tell my husband, I don't want no damn flowers that are going to die like in a day or a week or something. I want some food. I want something that I can eat. Because you know what my mama says? A moment on your lips is a lifetime on your hips. So I'd rather have something to eat, you know what I mean? That way when I gain these pounds, I can be like, look what you did to me, baby.
Oh, my God. All right, get out of here. What is wrong with you? All right, what's wrong with you? Already 42547-7. Well, I mean, a lot of people say that. Oh, I don't like flowers. They just die. It's okay. But they look pretty when you have them for a while, you know? It's just stupid. It's just people being cheap, man. I mean, of all the times you shouldn't be cheap, it's Valentine's Day. I mean, if that's what she wants or that's what he wants, who the hell cares? It's just one way of showing somebody how much you care about them. Well, Romeo, I show her all the time. Well, do you bring her flowers every week? Do you bring her something to show her how much you love you? How much? Maybe you do. So you're adamantly not going to do it on Valentine's Day? That's the stupidity of a lot of people when it comes to Valentine's Day, and especially the cost, is they all cost too much. Who cares how much it cost? You know, it's just a way to show the person you're with how much you love you. It's a day dedicated to do that. So you're adamantly going to protest a day that is created for you to show somebody how much they love, or how much you love them or they love you. Oh, well, it's created. So what? Everything's created. Every day's made up. Romeo, it's Oddity 4.1. Oddity 4.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, RD 42547-7. Yo, Rome, 12 years ago on Valentine's Day, I got married with my wife. So you got married on Valentine's Day. February 14th is your wedding anniversary. And 12 years ago was what, 2000? That's interesting. That's an interesting time to get married. It always sounds romantic. Does your wife allow you to get one present for both Valentine's Day and your anniversary? Or do you have to celebrate it twice? I have always said never get married on a holiday. Never get married on a day that you celebrate something, because then you have to, do twice as much at one time. Or you're just cheap and you're trying to get away with something. Already 42547-7. Yo, Rome, Albertsons, $50. Yeah, I mean, but some women like flowers from a certain spot. And I will tell you this, there's a difference, I don't want to, the Albertsons I go to, they do a great job with their flowers, but there is a difference. Oh, but the Albertsons has a flower shop. It has an actual florist in it. I was thinking of just going and getting grocery store flowers, but no. There's a big difference between having an actual florist do a bouquet for you or just buying flowers somewhere, Already 42547-7. Yo, Rome, Julio here. We just got back from Vegas and my wife hates flowers. She'd rather go on a trip, eat some bomb food, have a good day. Oh, man, that looks bomb. What is that, Julio? That is a lobster tail in a glass? Man. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to get what they like. I mean, this guy obviously was just buying flowers for his wife. That's why it costs so much. But you got to buy what your Valentine wants and likes. They don't like flowers, don't get them flowers. Get them food. Already 42547-7. It's Oddity 4.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou, man.
What up, Lou?
Hey, Rome. So this year, instead of buying some traditional flowers for my wife, I was thinking there's like, I don't know what spots, but I gotta look it up. But there's spots where they sell like kind of like a shell that's heart shaped, and they put tacos around it.
They put what around it?
Tacos. It's like a heart.
Yeah, I've seen that before. They've been doing that forever in Bakersfield. There's restaurants that do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Like, let's go out to eat and shape tacos, and we could eat the tacos together and have some drinks. So you think that's pretty cool, huh?
If that's what she likes, I mean, everybody has a different standard of what they want out of Valentine's Day.
I guess, but I think a way to a woman's heart is through her stomach, and tacos never disappoints, Rome.
Okay.
Never disappoints, Ro, I'm telling you.
Okay. All right. Good luck with that.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks, Ron.
Later. I mean, everybody likes something different. You know, and I'll just say women, because usually women are the ones that want to celebrate Valentine's Day more so than a guy. But every woman wants something different out of her Valentine's Day. Some women want to stay home. Some women want to go out. Some women want flowers. Some women want candy. Some women want, a nice dinner. Some women want, I don't know. Everybody wants something different. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, but the problem is when you guys start determining what they want and determining that what they want is too expensive. That's where your problem comes. Or you don't want to do what they want because, it's too crowded or it's too expensive or the flowers are just going to die. That's where you have the problem. You should never question, and I'm going to say this within reason, outside of affordability. You should never question what she wants to do on Valentine's Day. Who cares if the flowers die? Who cares if dinner costs twice as much? That's what she wants to do. Why are you denying and adamantly being a jerk about what the woman you supposedly love wants to do? Or the woman you married wants to do on one day? She's not asking you to do it every day. She's not asking you to take her out to an overpriced dinner every night. She's not asking you to buy her flowers that cost too much and are going to die in a week every day. She's asking you once a year to do something out of the norm, and maybe it costs you more. So what? You don't love her enough? That's really what it comes down to. You don't care about her enough to go to do something that may be overpriced, to do something that may, not last as long as you want it to. That just makes you an idiot. That's all it really does. It's Romeo. And if Seahawk Lou's wife wants tacos, then okay, go get her heart-shaped tacos. Everybody has a different idea. Every woman has a different idea of what they want. Not every woman wants a $5,000 purse and a $2,000 dinner. Okay, but you do something that's reasonable. And when I say reasonable, I mean reasonable to your budget, to your finances. Okay. RD4254-7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
You know what? But listen, all I want for Valentine's, I tell my husband this every day. All I want is, let's go get some steaks, get some wine, and chill. And you know what? He's still like, he still brings me flowers because I love roses. I love them.
Sure.
And, something nice. And, he's not about like, it's so expensive. It's too crowded. It is too crowded. And I hate the way. But you know what? My dinner tastes way better than at the restaurants.
Okay.
I enjoy it more.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody wants what they want, but the problem is you got these idiots out here who don't want to do it what they want because, the steaks are too expensive. Right? Oh, the flowers cost too much. Oh, the wine. And, all I'm asking is a couple of steaks, a bottle of wine, and at home with some flowers. Who cares? That's easy. All right.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
RD4254-7-7. Hey, Rome. Me and my girl usually get each other gifts for Valentine's Day, but this year she said for us not to buy each other any gifts because we're going out of town to the beach and we're going to spend the night and eat and tour around. and the room was $500 for one night, not counting the gas we're going to spend to get there and back and all the food and drinks that we're going to have while we're there. Do you think that's good enough in replace of buying her any gifts? I personally do. I don't know how long you and your girl have been together, so I don't know what she thinks. But I personally think, yes, that's enough. But at least get her a card. At least buy her a Valentine's card. Just something nice. Say something nice on it, But some women will tell you they want nothing and then get mad when they don't get it, when they don't get anything. So I don't know if she's like that or not. But yes, I think that's good enough. But you should buy her a little card, just a card, something sweet, something nice, Say something nice on it. RD42547-7. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, good morning. Hot, what's going on?
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Romeo, how's it going?
It's going fabulous. What's up?
Very good. Hey, so I want to state my opinion on your topic of this morning.
What is it? What do you got?
Okay, so I do it vice versa. So I go and surprise my husband at his work, and I take him flowers and balloons and a candy, and then when he gets home, he has, the stuff that I bought him, because in my opinion, that it's not always about the female. I mean, the guy, they're, working their asses off 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, gone for a week, of work, and why not surprise them with dinner?
You said balloons and flowers and candy. What do you take to him? What do you take to his work?
Okay, so I put balloons around his car, I hang them up on his little and then I put flowers there, and I've taken him the little heart candies with the strawberry, the chocolate.
Okay.
That's just me.
And he likes that. That's what he wants for Valentine's Day.
Well, I don't just do that. That's just at work. But,
no, but I'm just saying that's what he wants at work. That's what he likes.
He likes it when I do that.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's not always about the female. I mean, what about the guy? You gotta always. Good.
That's fine if that's what it's. If there are a lot of men like that who say that they deserve on Valentine's Day, which is whatever. But I just have a different mentality when it comes to certain holidays or for certain people or certain days are for certain people, and normally stereotypically it's whatever your lady wants to do, and you do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, I feel like they deserve more as well, not just the female. Me, he already knows what I like. He knows that I do not like flowers. Okay, and he'll give me. We'll go out to dinner, but we'll celebrate it a day or 2 days before Valentine's, because we both work and we have different schedules. So I'll skip a day of work just to go and spend the whole day with him, or we catch up, and it's a daily thing, that routine that we both do.
Okay. All right. Well, perfect.
And I love it, though.
That's fine. But, as long as everybody likes it.
A good Valentine's Day, though, for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. I appreciate it. All right. You too. Bye.
You.
I mean, as long as everybody likes it. But the point about it is this, though. And I just got this right here, and I don't know what this person is sending. It says, Rome, I knew roses were going to be pricey, but I didn't expect them to be this expensive. And then 4 dozen roses, $525, 2 dozen roses, $255. We just heard that roses were $200 from earlier. But I mean, the point is, whatever your partner wants and likes, the most, just do it for them. Who cares how much it costs? I mean, if they're being unreasonable, yes, but within reason, most people live within their budget for the most part when it comes to Valentine's Day. She doesn't ask you for more than you can afford, but you guys just get mad because it's more than you want to spend. Well, get over it. She's not worth that much for you. She's not worth you going out of the way. It's on 94.1. On 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, KISV-FM, Bakersfield. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben, what up, man?
Man, Seahawk Lou's wife's going to be so happy when she gets them tacos that are not burnt, Rome.
it's gonna be her best Valentine's ever. You know what I mean? Normal tacos, regular tacos, not burnt tacos.
Well, maybe she likes burnt tacos. I don't know.
Well, I mean, don't you get immune to stuff after so many years too? You know?
Yeah.
So,
maybe that's it.
but hey, Rome, I'm glad don't bring me no flowers and stuff and wrap them around my truck and all that stuff at work. Rome, I wouldn't get in my truck. I'd have it towed home or something.
There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he likes that. It's
okay, but don't complain also while your man ain't manly. You know what I mean? Like, that's why a lot of these, like yesterday we were talking about, there's a lot of these weed suckers because these women make them like that.
I don't know if candy
flowers. Wrap my car with balloons? Come on, bro. Imagine being at work coming out of your car wrapped up in balloons, bro.
Maybe he likes it. Maybe
rose petals all over your car. You know what I mean? Leave those for the nighttime, girl. Like,
okay.
I don't know. I couldn't deal with it, man. I probably have to get rid of the old lady. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So.
All right, Ruben. All right.
All right, bro.
Okay. Yo, Rome. Hey, what if she tells me, don't worry about it. You don't need to give me anything. And when the day comes and I don't get her nothing, I don't want her to hear it. But I feel something is something. I got my ex-baby mama and my current baby mama a box of chocolates from Dollar Tree off food. First of all, you're buying your ex-baby mama, you're buying her a Valentine's Day gift? No wonder why she don't want nothing from you. She's probably pissed at you for buying your ex something. What's wrong with you? I will tell you this, though. When your wife tells you she doesn't want anything for Valentine's Day, all that means is she wants you to do it. She doesn't want to have to tell you what to get her. She wants you to go out of your way, put a little thought, and come up with something. That's why she tells you that, okay? She wants something. Doesn't mean she wants something big. It just means she wants you to come up with something. All right? RD4254-7-7. It's out of the 4.1. 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's a Romeo RD4254-7-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know about flowers and candy and balloons on my man's car. Petals, balloons all over my room, on my bed, candles, champagne, lingerie. That's what a guy wants. I don't think he wants flowers and candy and balloons. He wants lingerie. Sexy lingerie.
Okay. We don't know what the guy likes.
I agree with that. Robert or Ruben or whatever his name is.
Okay.
That's why we have 30 men.
Okay. Well, all right. Okay. All right. Thanks for calling. All right. So, all you women, go ahead. Instead of putting balloons and candy and flowers on your man's truck at work, go throw a bra and panties, I guess. Go get you a thonga and a lacy bra, and I guess. All right. 842-547-7. Hey, good morning, Rome. I have to say, women love plans for Valentine's Day when it's not our idea or that we plan the whole thing. It can be simple as long as we didn't plan it. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. That's why, guys, when these women tell you they don't want anything, they want something. And what they want most of all is for you to plan it, or for you to do it on your own, or for you to buy them something nice that you thought they'd like. Okay? That's what it is. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to be from you, from your heart, from your mind. Okay? Not them telling you. RD4254-7-7. Hey, Rome. Let's see. What do you got here? Hey, Romeo. I get girls are more sentimental and stuff, but Valentine's Day is for both, not just her the same effort we do. We expect also. Nowadays girls want equality. All right, yeah, you're an idiot. For those of you guys that think like that, you're just morons. Okay, stop trying to use that as an excuse because you're pathetic. Okay, I don't care what woman you say. I don't care if 99% of these women do want equality. They still want to be loved and respected and shown that you care about them. Okay, so stop being a dumbass. They may not even know it until you do it. If they're going to give you sex, make it different, the same thing. You guys are so stupid. Sometimes the stupidity, when I hear you people talk, it just amazes me how dumb you could possibly be, how dumb you are in this world. It really, really is mind-blowing. RD42547. Yeah. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm in the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547. Yo, Romeo. I'm just going to tell you right now, my wife can have whatever she wants on Valentine's Day because I'm having a Super Bowl party, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be throwing them back, having a great time. Well, that's one way to look at it. You guys ask, you guys say, what's his, the man deserves just as much on Valentine's Day as the woman does. No, he doesn't, because Super Bowl's about to be on. All right. RD42547. Hey, Rome, but flowers and roses do a guy? Oh, to a guy. I don't know. Maybe they like flowers. I have no idea. Hey, Rome, Julio here. I never thought the day would come that a Raider fan would offer to give Seahawk Lou a loan so he can take his girl out to a steak dinner instead of freaking heart tacos on a tray. I got you, bro. Oh, that's awful nice of you, Julio. Yeah, Julio. Julio goes to some great restaurants. Rome, what the heck is wrong with Ruben, man? He's straight calling that lady's husband or boyfriend soft. How does he know, dude? And why does Ruben say, you know what I mean, every other word? And he says, come on, Rome, you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Everybody likes something different. I don't know. Hey, Rome, Ruben, he needed to relax. Wasn't he twerking to win concert tickets? Yeah, he was. Hey, Rome. Damn, Ruben's so manly. I guarantee you, he would be mad if his old lady was doing it for somebody else like that. And for sure, you would want those flowers and balloons and chocolates on his car. Nowadays, you just got to be appreciative of the gesture, because if not, your woman could be doing it for some other man. Yeah, I mean, yeah. RD42547. Rome, just pay for my Botox and I'm happy. Oh, that's what you want for Valentine's Day? A gift's a gift for Valentine's Day. Well, look, this is the thing. And you guys are, I think you guys get the point. The point is not what you do. The point is doing what your spouse wants from Valentine's Day. Okay? I mean, sorry. The point is, you guys are adamant about not doing what your spouse wants because you don't want to do it. Oh, I don't want to pay this much money. Oh, I don't want to buy this because the flowers. And that's the stupidity of it. The stupidity is the thought process you have of, I don't want to do this on Valentine's Day for any reason. Pick a reason. Too crowded. Cost too much. Who cares? If that's what she wants, she not worth it? At a certain point, you have to do things for your wife that make no sense to you. And it doesn't mean she's wrong about it. It just means it makes no sense to you. But you know what? Who cares? It's what she wants to do. And if you don't love and respect your wife enough to do something that you don't want to do on a day that you may not care about, but she does, what in the hell is wrong with you? That's my point about Valentine's Day. Okay? RD42547. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, RD42547. Yo, Rome. So in my household, he plans the date. He plans where we go, what we do when we're out in the street or whatever. But once we get home, it's what I want to do. It's what I like to do, and I'm pretty sure he likes what I like to do. Well, there you go. All right. Romeo, it's Ruben. I told you about the suckers. You got that fool texting you about equality on Valentine's Day. That's a straight up sucker. Well, I don't necessarily agree with. I don't agree, but that's just me. I don't agree with these men saying, well, women want equality, so it's 50-50 now. That is not my perception of equality. And I think it's wrong that you guys think that way. But then again, you know, I grew up where a woman can do whatever the hell she wants, you know? And if she wants you, then you be with her and you get to do what she she gets to do what she wants. So I don't know what the stupidity of this black and white idea that there's no gray area when it comes to men and women and equality. You know, she's got to take out the trash. I mean, you got to do the dishes. That's just stupid, you know, to think like that. RD4254 7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo, that 50-50 idea is not that bad.
It's unrealistic, but okay.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's 100%.
That's how we work it at my house. My husband goes out to work. He buys the food. I cook it. She gets her clothes dirty. I clean it.
Okay.
I go to school. He works.
Okay.
That's 50-50. That works for us.
I'm not arguing with you that it works for you, but okay. I'm not.
So I do get what you're saying. I really do get what you're saying. My daughter's boyfriend had that conversation with her in front of me and my husband, and me and my husband just turned and looked at each other like, "Boy, what you talking about?" He just pressed a kid. Like, what do you mean? Get your ass up and go to work. Like, did you get raised by a woman and a man, or did you get raised by two little, you know what I mean? That can't say the B word. So I was just kind of like, what do you mean 50-50, boy?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 50-50. Go out and get her the bread and she'll cook it for you.
Yeah. I mean, that's considered 50-50. All right. Well, thanks for calling. Later.
You're welcome.
I mean, she's right. It's the idea. She's right. 50-50 is, you know, you guys having equality in the relationship, but you guys think equality comes to chores, or equality comes to making money, or equality comes to paying bills. That's the stupidity in that logic. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. RD4254 7-7. Hey, Rome, like I said, these women making men soft. Oh, Ruben, we know you're a man, Ruben. Okay, we know you're the manliest man in Bakersfield. We get it. But I will say this about the 50-50. When you start talking about 50-50 and you use it as a badge of honor, or you use it as a resume, well, me and my husband are 50-50. Me and my wife are 50-50. Or women want equality. As a man, you sit there and say, women want equality now so she can pay for that, or she could take the trash out, or whatever, you know, it is that the society has stereotypically assigned gender roles to certain tasks. And you start saying, well, now she could do it. I'm not going to. Well, no, that's not the point of equality. Once you do that, once you wear that 50-50 as a badge or a resume, you're keeping score. And who wants to live in a marriage like that? Who wants to be in a relationship where somebody is constantly keeping score, whether it's her or him or whatever partners? You're constantly keeping score. That's stupid. That's just, you're doing stuff. When you're in a relationship where you're doing stuff because you want to, and you're not doing stuff because you want to, that's a better relationship. You know, if your wife comes home and says, you know what, man, I don't want to make dinner tonight. I just don't want to do it. Well, you've been sitting here all day. Why don't you want to make dinner? Because I don't. Because I do it every day. and I don't want to do it tonight. And you should just be, okay, well, how are we going to eat then? Let's figure out how we're going to eat. But no, a lot of you guys are, well, it's 50-50, you know? You got to put in half on the gas bill because you live here. Well, I was paying the gas bill before you got here, and I'll still pay it now. But that's the problem. And it goes both ways. It's not just men who are too pathetic to pay for their household. It's women who are trying to prove a point. That is not a good relationship. That is just stupid. You can't possibly be happy living like that because you're constantly keeping score on who we got to be equal. It's got to be 5-5. You know, you got to do this, so I get to do that. That is pathetic. You just can't be happy. I mean, just do it. You know, every time, you know, I go home sometimes and I look at the dishes and I go, man, I don't want to do those dishes today. And then I go home sometimes and I go, man, I got to get those dishes done. They're bothering the hell out of me. Or, you know, whatever you see that bothers you, you don't, I mean, if you come home and everybody's assigned a chore because it's 50-50, but you don't like something not being done, instead of just doing it yourself, you complain to your partner that it's not getting done, and now all of a sudden, you're keeping score. Well, why didn't you get this done? Okay, who cares? It's not that serious. Gosh, throw me outside 94.1. 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo, RD42547. Yo, Rome. You damn straight spitting facts. I do know what I'm talking about. RD42547. Hey, Rome, my fiance said he don't want to do anything for Valentine's Day, but should I still get him a little something? No. Why is that acceptable? Why is that acceptable for him to dictate what you guys do on Valentine's Day? I mean, what if you want to go out? If you don't want to do anything, does that mean you can go out on Valentine's Day without him because he's made the decision that he doesn't want to do anything? So why is that even acceptable in your relationship, to be honest with you? RD42547. That's the question you should be asking, not should you still get him a little something. It's out 94.1. Out 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
What up, Ruben?
Hey, it ain't about being the manliest man or anything like that, bro. I'm just trying to say, these guys, what's wrong with putting your wife first? Or your fiance or your girlfriend first?
That is not what you said. What you said was he's a sucker for wanting flowers and balloons and chocolates.
Yeah, that's not manly. Come on, dude. Like, tell your girl, like, I'm good, babe. Let's do something else or do this for me. I mean, come on, Rum. Be honest with you. How many men will really want to walk out to their car covered in balloons and roses?
I don't know.
I'm saying, you know what I mean? But
it doesn't
a lot of these guys are calling and complaining about catering.
Mean you're less of a man because maybe your wife wants to do that for you. Maybe that's what makes her feel good about doing that for her husband, even though he may not like it, even though you may not like it. Maybe he accepts it because that's what she wants. That's her way of showing him.
Hey, that would float his boat, and that would float his boat, Roma. I'm just trying to say
you're wrong, but you're wrong about what you're saying because you don't understand what I'm saying.
That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm also trying to say that all these men that are complaining about doing things for their women on Valentine's Day are saying, my wife didn't want nothing and still not want to do anything. Come on, just do it.
All right. All right, Ruben.
Be a man and do it. Put your wife first. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
Later. What if your wife likes to do that? Okay? That's the whole idea of what I'm talking about on Valentine's Day. Okay? If your wife wants something, then do it. Accept it, even if you don't want it, because that's what makes her feel loved and that's what makes her happy. So if that woman is happy going and putting flowers and balloons and candies on her husband's truck at work, okay, he doesn't have to like it, but he can enjoy the fact that it's making her happy to do it. Doesn't make him soft. It makes him a good husband. Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
What's up, Rome? Raider Rob here.
What up, Rob?
What's up, brother? Hey, tell Ruben he's wrong, because I miss when I had a little office when I was working. My old lady would send me heart-shaped pizzas, man, but now I'm on the road all the time. I don't get that crap.
Well, there you go. I mean, yeah, Ruben doesn't understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, he's a manly man. He's too busy twerking.
All right. Later. I mean, the idea is you don't get what we're talking about. You're only looking at one side of it because you think, oh my God, he's such a soft man. He flowers and balloons and candy no. Do you ever think that maybe it's his wife who gets enjoyment out of doing that for him? So what are we talking about here? You guys don't realize this is the problem with a lot of you guys, a lot of you in relationships. You don't understand what your spouse wants out of a relationship. You think you know what she wants, and you don't really know what she wants. You know? You don't know. Sometimes your spouse wants to do things for you because it makes her or him happy, even if it's not necessarily something that you want to do. And you guys don't understand that. RD42547-7. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, RD42547-7. Hey, Romeo, I've never heard such stupidity. Dude, if your girl wants to do something for Valentine's Day, do it and shut up. It's not a lot to ask for. They put up with us every day. I mean, that's a perfect way to put it. But in turn, now that I'm having to have this argument with Ruben right now, is what if she wants to do something for you? Let her do it. Who cares what it is? That's her way of making herself feel like she's doing something for you. And it makes her happy, regardless of what it is. It doesn't matter. Ruben's so worried he's not going to look like a man that he's going to talk about this girl who's doing this for her man. It's not. It goes both ways. And you guys fail to understand that. Okay? You guys don't know anybody, huh? You don't know anybody. You don't know any men who would give their last dollar and wear shoes with holes in them so that their family, their wife and their kids had everything, do you? You guys don't know that guy, do you? I know that guy, okay? Who doesn't need anything in his life but his family to have what they want. Maybe a 12-pack. But you don't know that guy. And when you know that guy also will accept whatever his wife wants to do for him because she knows what kind of man she has. So when she goes out and buys him a shirt that he may not care for, that she wants him to wear because it makes her happy. And you guys think that's being a sucker. You guys think that's being, and it's not. You guys are so worried about being played, you don't even understand how to be in a great relationship. That's the pathetic part about it. All right, 842-547-7. Hey, good morning, Rome. The only dozen of anything would only be a dozen of tamales, a dozen of Coors Light beer. All right, Gilrod, you're an idiot. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, RD42547-7. Here we go. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Sure, Romeo, Clipper Tyrone.
What up, Tyrone?
Okay, well, we already established yesterday I got a good woman, so I don't have to worry about that. So, but this 50-50 thing, I don't think it can never be 50-50 because somebody's always going to be trying to judge I did more. And how can you weigh if she cooks and you take out the trash, which one is more valuable?
Yeah, exactly. It's keeping score. Once you start keeping score, you're done. You're not happy.
It makes no sense because you think what you do is more valuable than what they do.
Exactly.
And they think what they do is more valuable than what you do.
Yep.
So there's no 50-50. And if you are doing 50-50, please explain to us how you doing the score.
Or how you're happy doing that, always concerned about whether you're being taken advantage of or where they're doing enough or you're not doing it, it's stupid.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable thinking about, oh well, I do so much more. I should get treated this way, and you don't do nothing, so you shouldn't get treated that way.
100%. 100%.
Once again, the smartest man in Kern County to hit y'all with a topic that you guys know nothing about.
All right, get out of here, Tyrone. Later. RD4254-7-7. Romeo, Ruben is delirious and so pridefully to be being the manliest man. I would bet if there was balloons and flowers on a guy's car at work and other guys seen it, they would be somewhat jealous and wonder why their woman don't do that for them. I think a man's first thought is to always put his woman first and give all the flowers and gifts, but never think about receiving that back. It's very appreciative on both ends, but never expected from a woman to a man. It is, but that's the point. My point is very simple, and you're right. Other guys would be jealous, and they'd make fun of you because they were jealous. But my point is, what if that makes her happy? What if it makes her happy to go out and put flowers and balloons and leave him candies at work? What if that makes her happy? Shouldn't a good husband who loves his wife go, great? That's what makes her happy, because isn't that what you want? It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. So Romeo, already 4254-7-7. Yo, Ruben is wrong on this, Romeo. Just be grateful that your woman is trying to do something nice for you. Exactly. And maybe she enjoys it. Maybe that's her way of showing something nice for you. Already 4254-7-7. Hey, this is Real Talk, Rome. These idiots know men. They don't know how to have any understanding. Oh, it is, okay. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They don't know what they're talking about because they have their version. You guys have your version of what you think she wants. You have your version and you have no idea. Maybe you should understand what she wants. All right? Already 4254-7-7. Big Boy will understand. Big Boy. That's why Big Boy and I are friends, because Big Boy understands, that, he said he's been married for, 30 years? I think Big Boy's been married. And you have the same mentality as a man. Hey, my wife, you want to go do something? Absolutely. Let's go do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go antiquing. You want to go to the grocery store? Let's go to the grocery store. You want to go to the boutique to go shop? Hell yeah, I will go every time. Because you know why? Everywhere you go, there is a bar and a restaurant you can go right afterwards to sit down and have lunch, to have a drink. I like to drink and go to restaurants. Okay? So let's go shopping for a little bit. Then we'll go to the bar and have lunch, or we'll go to the restaurant and have lunch. I mean, it's just, you guys are so simple-minded. You don't understand the conversation. You don't even understand your spouse. Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD4254-7-7. Hey, Rome. I just texted my wife, told her she needs to step her game up. There's women out there giving their men flowers and balloons. At work, decorating that truck for Valentine's Day. Exactly. You better tell your wife, get her game together. Already 4254-7-7. Oh, Big Boy. I knew Big Boy would understand. That's why we're friends. He says, hell yeah, bars everywhere. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. You guys are so naive. You guys are so simple-minded. Oh, no, honey, I don't want to go out shopping with you. I don't want to hold your purse. Yeah, I want to hold your purse. Yeah, I want to go out shopping with you. Because you know what happens after shopping? I get to go have some good food and a couple of beers. And, yeah, everybody's happy. I'm out. Once you get out that house, you're ready to roll. I mean, it's just... I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't know how to explain to you guys how to be happier. I'm trying. But every way that I explain it to you, all you hear is you're being taken advantage of. But, okay, you're getting taken advantage of and still getting everything you want? That's how simple-minded you dudes are. You don't understand. You can get everything you want from your wife, from your girlfriend, but you have to give a little bit. And maybe if you give a little more, you still get everything you want. That's why Tyrone said 50-50 stupid. Because who determines what you give to your spouse, what that value is versus what she gives to you and what that value is? You're trying to put values on things that mean different, that have different values. You know? What's more important? If you, and let me try to explain it like this. Let's say there's only 3 things you really want to do in your life. You know, you want to go out, have a couple beers with your friends, you want to play golf, and you want to, I don't know, watch television. Okay? Or whatever. I don't know. Pick anything you want. So if you get those 3 things, yet in your mind, you're giving away more to your wife just so you can get those 3 things, and you feel like you're being taken advantage of, what kind of stupid logic is that? Because we're 50-50. We're keeping score. Do you see how naive that is in a relationship? If all you really want to do is this, whatever this is, all you really want to do is go fishing, and your wife tells you, I don't care when you go fishing. And she tells you that because every time she asks you to do something, you do it with her. So I got to go to the store, got to go to the grocery store, got to do the weeds, got to do the whatever for her, got to take her out to dinner, got to do it. But anytime that I ever say, you know, I want to go fishing today, and she stops everything and goes, go ahead. We can do everything else tomorrow. You guys don't know how to live like that because you're too afraid of being taken advantage of, and you're keeping score. It's out 84.1.